Hey, what's up, Gold Derby? This is Jason Travis, and I'm here entering the Gold Derby Oscar contest video number 2, predicting the Academy Awards for 2012. It's my pleasure to give you this presentation, and let's just start off by saying, holy cow, what a crazy year 2012 has turned out to be. This is one of the most mind-boggling races I have seen since I started following the awards when I was in 7th grade back in 1994. So we're definitely in for a roller coaster of a ride come Sunday the 24th. I think a lot of us can definitely agree that the biggest thrill for this award season is, of course, Argo not getting a Best Director nomination, and yet it's still winning everything in sight. So this could be the first year that a film wins Best Picture with no director nomination. And when I get to my predictions, you'll see exactly how I think it's going to lay out. I definitely think there are going to be some surprises, but I also think that we're going to see some people win that have been winning earlier on in the season. If you go onto the different award sites, you can see people like Roger Ebert saying it's actually easy for him to predict this year. And as much as I often disagree with Roger Ebert a lot with his predictions, he might be on an interesting case with saying that he actually thinks it's pretty easy to know who's going to come out triumphant, but we will see. So I'm just going to do the major categories for predictions and maybe throw in a few texts here and there. But let's start off with an easy one, Best Supporting Actress. I think we all can agree that Anne Hathaway is going to win Best Supporting Actress. She's my prediction. She has come so far in her career. She began, of course, with Princess Diaries, and then she got her first nomination for Best Actress for Rachel Getting Married, which was an amazing performance back in 2008. In fact, a lot of people thought she was the best in her field. I personally was rooting that year for Meryl Streep in Doubt or Kate Winslet for The Reader, but I definitely did like Anne Hathaway's performance. And this year, she is the touchstone in Les Miserables. One of the things that helps Anne Hathaway is that she is the standout. I'm not going to try to be mean to all the Hugh Jackman fans. Loved him in, but I thought she was better. It also helps that she has a standout song. In musicals, you will notice if you are a female who has a standout number and you're in a Best Picture nominee or frontrunner, you will win the Oscar or have a good chance. Catherine Zeta-Jones, of course, did this in Chicago, and Jennifer Hudson had her big number in Dreamgirls. Though Dreamgirls was not a Best Picture nominee, it was very close. And both women were supporting. And Anne Hathaway delivers to me an astounding role because she not only gives a great song, but she emotes emotion, and you can feel passion. And I agree with the people that say she was the one in the film that seemed like she was in a movie and not on stage, which I think the other actors sort of got lost up in. So I'm predicting Anne Hathaway. She's won everything coming at her. She won the Golden Globe. She won the SAG. She looks like she's good. My only other lady that I actually would root for would be Sally Field in Lincoln. I mean, this woman is a breath of fresh air. She is impeccable in the film. She really carries the weight with Daniel Day-Lewis. She has some amazing speeches. And I also like that she fought for the role. You can tell that she really wanted this part. I know she was a little too old for it, but she really went for it. And if you watch her on screen, you can see the dedication and passion in the performance. And I definitely would love to see Sally Field win, but I think it's going to be Anne Hathaway. I think if Sally Field was going to win, she would have won the SAG, and I just don't think it's in the cards. I think Anne Hathaway is taking it all. I'd like to give a little shout out to Amy Adams, her 4th nomination for The Master. Once again, it seems like Amy Adams is taken advantage of in this category. It's her 4th time up for supporting actress. Her first, of course, being in Junebug, and then she went in with Doubt, and then The Fighter, and now The Master. All different performances, all different characters. I definitely think Amy Adams has a chance in the future, but this time it's not her year. Same with Helen Hunt. I'm so glad she's back for the sessions. I think she was fantastic. Again, her win for As Good as It Gets was not a fluke, people. She knows how to act. She knows how to bring it to the table. I'm sorry to say I did not think Jackie Weaver deserved it. I love Jackie Weaver as an actor, but she did nothing that validated anything other than a blink of an eye in Silver Linings Playbook. I think she just got caught up with the wave. I think that should have been Nicole Kidman or Judi Dench's spot, or Ann Dowd in Compliance. for that matter, even though Ann Dowd is technically lead. So, final prediction, Best Supporting Actress, it's going to be Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables. Moving on to Supporting Actor. Okay, this is the big head scratcher for one of the acting races, so many. But Best Supporting Actor, first of all 5 guys are already Oscar winners, so none of them should be going into the ceremony with too much weight on their shoulders. A lot of people are saying Robert De Niro's going to win. He's been everywhere. He's putting his fingerprints in some men again. He's breaking down in interviews. I just don't think it's going to happen. I liked him in Silver Linings Playbook, but I think Robert De Niro, again, if he was going to win this Oscar, he would have won something else. And he did not win the Screen Actors Guild Award, and I just don't see it happening for him. I do like Robert De Niro, but I don't think this is going to be the performance that wins him his 3rd Oscar. And again, winning number 3 is really hard. So X out on Robert De Niro. Let's go right into Alan Arkin. A lot of people complained about Alan Arkin getting nominated for Argo. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. I think the film itself is very tense and dramatic, and he brings a comic relief to it that's necessary, as well as John Goodman. They both bring this very light situation of themselves come onto the screen, and I absolutely loved him. I actually wish he had had a few more scenes. I don't think he's going to win, as much as I think Argo has momentum. I don't think he'll go, but it's great to see him back. Moving on, Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master. Amazing performance. Incredible performance. I think he's very strong to win. He won the Broadcast Film Critics, but I think that voters really won't know how to warm up to the film in general, and I really don't see him taking it so soon. He recently won for Capote, and I don't think this is going to be it, but it is a great performance. If he wins, I'll be happy. I'm not predicting it. We're down to 2, Christoph Waltz or Tommy Lee Jones. My personal pick would have been Christoph Waltz in Django Unchained. I think he was great. I think he brought something different to the movie, and I think he held my attention, and he knows how to make the character work. I don't think the Academy is going to warm up to Django Unchained as much as the other industry has, even though it's up for Best Picture. I don't think Christoph Waltz is going to win. He also recently won for Inglourious Basterds, so I don't know, but I would not put it past him. But I'm going to say no. I think my prediction is going to be Tommy Lee Jones and Lincoln. Let's start with the performance. The performance is the most important. Incredible. Every scene he's in, he holds the attention, he holds the power. Again, he's the heart of the film for me, next to Daniel Day-Lewis, but I think that Tommy Lee Jones really brings extra oomph to his character and his presence. I mean, he just is an awe to watch. I don't think that him looking pissed off at the Golden Globes is going to matter. Again, I don't think voters care about if actors are divas or jerks. You know, when Monique was getting yelled at for not showing up to critic dinner, she still won. When Melissa Leo was getting yelled at for putting out fake magazine ads with Fox Fur, she still won. They don't care. They go for who they want. And I think that Tommy Lee Jones is going to be someone they check off. So final prediction, Best Supporting Actor, Tommy Lee Jones and Lincoln. Moving on to Best Actor in a Leading Role, it's Daniel Day-Lewis. He is a landmark in this. I mean, just incredible. I don't see anyone else beating Daniel Day-Lewis. I think Joaquin Phoenix is totally deserving. I'm glad he got in, but I don't see anyone else beating him. Bradley Cooper, absolutely not. Welcome to the club, but you're not going to win your first Oscar for this kind of movie. I would say Denzel Washington, again, great in Flight, but peaked a little too soon. And again, he already has better roles in him, and he's won for better roles, and I don't think he's going to take it for Flight. I think everyone knows this is definitely Daniel Day-Lewis's year. And Hugh Jackman, again, I'm glad you did wonderful in Les Mis. I'm glad you know how to hold a tune. It's not going to happen. If anyone beats Daniel Day-Lewis, it'll be, to me, the worst upset we've had in years. I would even call it for decades. Daniel Day-Lewis is just impeccable, and the voters aren't going to care it's his third Oscar because this is all on merit. And if you look at Daniel Day-Lewis's history with the awards, every time he's won an Oscar, it's not been out of pity, it's not been political, it's because he earned it for performance. My Left Foot, There Will Be Blood, both earned with merit, and you can chalk up Lincoln for number 3. Congratulations, Daniel Day-Lewis. You're going to be the most honored actor in Oscar history for 3 lead acting wins. Final prediction, Best Actor, Daniel Day-Lewis and Lincoln.